Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Tuesday, December 19th, 2023. In the headlines this morning, Sandra Day O'Connor's funeral taking place in Washington, D.C. You'll recall she passed December 1st at age 93, which was interesting because that was Aleister Crowley's death anniversary, the man who invented the religion Thelema that worships the number 93. So here we are more than 2 weeks later, and they've saved her funeral for the time of Saturnalia. As we've talked about so many times, Saturn has a gematria value of 93. Saturn, very important to the occult, the keeper of time, connected to death and judgment. Again, if you're new here, gematria is the Kabbalistic practice of coding numbers into words. Aleister Crowley, he wrote books about Thelema in 93. He also wrote books about gematria. He was a practitioner of the code, one of the world's most famous occultists. And of course, occult means hidden. And D.C. is known as the Masonic City, where Freemasonry is based in Kabbalah and studies the occult. And with regards to Saturnalia, it runs December 17th through the 23rd, ancient Roman festival. The reason they chose this date, December 19th, no doubt, is because it's a date with 74 numerology. 12 plus 19 plus 20 plus 23 is 74. In gematria, Masonic, killing, occult, energy, gematria, English, they're all 74. The list goes on. If you're new here, the base ciphers are the alphabetic order. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z is 26. That's how you get the value for these words. Just add up the letters as numbers using the alphabetic order. Same for Saturn. Same for all of these words. But there are 4 base ciphers based on the alphabetic order, the reverse alphabetic order, and both orders applying numerology. And the base ciphers, notice how George Washington, who was a Mason, George Washington has a numerical value of 74, like Holy Roman Empire, thus all the architecture. The word Roman alone is also 74. Funny enough, the surname O'Connor overlaps with Tuesday in 3 out of the 4 ciphers. 95, 94, 40. Here we are on a Tuesday. But coming back to her death at 93 on Crowley's birthday and being in the time of Saturnalia. Again, there's a movie on Netflix. Came out September 3rd, 93. It's about a paid-for assassin. And in the beginning of the film, he's explaining his philosophy and why he does not think he's morally bankrupt accepting money to kill people. And in the beginning of the film, he quotes Aleister Crowley, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law." But in the film, if you watch it, you'll see that he can't remember who said the phrase. He just knows it. And notice what day that movie came out. The Killer on 9/3, right? 9/3. Remember, 3 of the first 5 U.S. presidents died on 7/4, the nation's birthday, and holiday is another one of those 74 words, but it's not an accident that 3 of the first 5 presidents died on 7/4. The first 2 were Jefferson and Adams, who died on the same day in 1826, and they were the ones worried about the influence of the Holy Roman Empire and what might happen if the Jesuit order came out of suppression, which they did in the time of James Madison. But yes, Sandra Day O'Connor dead December 1st on Aleister Crowley's death anniversary. And in light of both of them dying on December 1st, 121, something interesting about 121, the phrase blood sacrifice is 121, and there's a newer movie from Hollywood called The Sacrifice Game, and it's about a group of people who are trying to release a demon to gain power by committing ritual murder. And the opening scene of the film is, it's just days before Christmas. This group of psychopaths knocks on the door of this family. The man opens the door and instantly gets greeted with a knife in his neck. And notice how they have to show you the address, 121, with the stone walls, like the Masons, like the occult. Again, this stuff's not an accident. It's why it plays out in the headlines every day. It's why Hollywood puts it all over the place. And we all know who runs Hollywood, and we all know where Kabbalah comes from. It's why they call Masonry Judaism for the Gentile. But no doubt, this is why they've also saved Sandra Day O'Connor's funeral for this day. It's always high ritual. in the Masonic City, Washington, D.C. And we'll leave it there for now. Thanks to everyone who hits the like and the share and leaves a comment. And until next time.